Okay, I'm here at the 302 Kott Road. That's me in the reflection. I'm going to spin around here real quick and I'm going to get dizzy. Lake view. Some of these railings, I'm on the northwest corner of the deck. So some of these railings are rotted, but that's not going to affect the house integrity. And looking at the northwest corner here, even along underneath the doorways, it looks pretty darn good. There is one spot that's a little soft in there, but that bottom board sounds really good too. Everything else is pretty solid, and it looks like there is some leakage possibly from the rain gutter that's coming down, doing a lot of the splashing. We do get a lot of northwest wind, and it's going to blow right into this area. So that's the top of the log. Sounds pretty solid and not very hollow. It just probably needs, ooh, that's sharp. It needs a little love. It probably needs a little caulking along here. Some of those edges of boards are exposed. Sorry for the shaky camera work. I'm kind of a shaky Jake today. Show some wear. There is some, probably a good time gap since the last time it's been stained and sealed. The roof looks fantastic. It looks like there's a little moss here. Not a lot of sun on the north side. A good visual inspection. An inspector would say get a roof guy to look at it, but no apparent faults. But definitely needs a good staining within the next immediate future, within the next 6 months. Probably right now is not the time to do it. This is the back of the garage, and I'll do a second video probably too, because we're 2.5 minutes in already. Even the fascia board up here, it's been weathered a little bit, but not bad. Even the logs along the roof line there probably get a little bit of snow drift, and just need to be really touched up, because that's where a lot of that moisture will sit. Looks like the caulking along the roof, from what I can see on the ground, is typical. Stain is just worn off, and it probably hasn't been touched. Here's even a more example of deck, where this takes the top of the deck rail, top and even on the bottom, that stain is all worn off. So this is an immediate need in the spring. Some of that post, and some people would say that adds a little character, doing a replacement on one of these logs. There's got to be some contractors around that do that. Otherwise, it looks pretty ship shape on the outside. I'm going to walk inside here because it is a little chilly today. Some of the logs have some minor cracking, but as they dry out, and their interior, they will crack, they will split a little bit. Gives you that character. Kitchen looks pretty fantastic. No refrigerator in place, but other than that, no visible signs of wear or damage really. Smooth top electric. You got cabinets. You go into the great room here. Some more of that cracking on that log. I'm not a log expert. Just the normal drying process for some of these logs, I believe, and looks fairly typical for what I've seen with log homes. Here's the end profile of some of those logs. So there's a little bit of splitting, cracking, but it gives you that country feel all the way through. Fieldstone fireplace looks fantastic. More cracking in the wood, but I would call it fairly typical. This, I believe, is the master with the slider. This is on the northwest corner. So bottom log on the northwest corner here has a crack along, but there's no mold, there's no water on the interior of the carpet here. So definitely in the early stages of that. Here's an example that cracks all the way through, lengthwise for the log, but beautiful log timbers in the ceiling too. Done well. So this is the master closet, and then we're going to have master bath with all the switches. We got the walk-in shower, nice little detail, double-headed shower, all the way around. There I am. Hello. Some typical wall hangers, a little bit of scuff mark, maybe where there's a dresser or something there. Carpet is in decent shape. It's a mid-grade Berber. Switch plates are all recessed into the log and white, as well as outlets. Nicely done for a log home like this. And this is just a small little bedroom here. Next to the master would be a perfect office. I would bet there was a phone line in the corner, so I bet it was an office at one time. I will send another video here shortly.